if I made
Hello,
a character?
hello.
Hi.
We are live. sorry to cut you off there, Connor, but
That's okay, I forgot it was 40 seconds.
we are currently live. Welcome to tonight's episode of Oodvin, everyone. Let's start in our traditional fashion by going around. We'll go counterclockwise if it makes it easier for people. If you can see the stream. Anyway, I'll start. My name is Maxwell Williams. I am the DM for this session. So I play lots of different characters. Yeah. Next up, Sam.
Okay, cool. I was like, counterclockwise is okay. Cool. Hi everybody. I'm Sam Rinaldi, and I play Winnie Winslow, who is a Twilight cleric. I think that's it. I think that's all we had to say.
Yeah.
Yay.
Me now.
Yep.
Hello, I'm Connor McGinley. I play Lilibet Pembroke, or just Lily, Ranger.
Hello. If I can ever get that light figured out. I'm Dane Brancato. I play Zephyr Windstrider, the College of Swords Bard.
Hello, my name is Aaron Borden, and I play Febrim Cask, who is the Simic hybrid blood hunter.
And my name is Drew Borden. I play Aldrich Bernask, the armor artificer.
Lovely, lovely. And before we get really rolling, let me give you just a quick recap of what we've gone through so far. So, the party in front of you has just started. They've just finished their first week at Raven's Eye Academy, making their way through some classes. Most people doing fairly well. Aldrich struggling a little bit, but you know, everyone's doing a good old job. But with that came their first weekend and their first weekend task. Drawing kind of a short straw, they had to go clean out the sewers, which ended up being a little bit of a bigger task than they had signed up for. And it ended up with Winnie falling 1,000 feet down a hole and the rest of the party having to split. 2 people going after Winnie and 2 people making their way through the sewers. A few different battles ensued. Aldrich and Zephyr fell unconscious, being captured by some metallic contraption. While Lily and Febrim ended up meeting a little kid. His name is Axel, and he has displayed some strange magical powers that haven't been quite explained. But while Winnie kind of dipped in and out of consciousness and had a conversation with a white-robed figure with gold accents and pink rubber gloves on, talking about her mother and her brother, who Winnie has not elaborated on to anyone else quite yet. The Lily and Febrim made their way through the sewers down to seems like a cultish worship. Everyone kind of converging in this area when a couple massive explosions went off and the front doors of the chapel blew wide open. And that is where we're going to pick up. So let's start with Lily and Febrim. You are on top of the chapel, kind of on this outlook area, and you've just watched several explosions go off. The fire, the column of fire that once wasn't producing any flames now seems wasn't producing any smoke. Excuse me. Now seems to actually be bellowing, and there's smoke starting to build up on the ceiling, and it's becoming kind of increasingly difficult to see. Axel is still standing next to you, kind of gripping tightly to Lily's hand. Invisible, though.
Honestly, I mean, this giant fire, you said we saw the fireball go through the...
Yeah, there was some type of fireball that went off right around this big group of, we'll call them cultists, that were praying to this fire. speaking in a language that none of you understood.
Are they all dead or are they scattering?
You see that there are a handful scattering. There's definitely some charred corpses near the center. Some of them are running away. You see a couple are like grabbing arms, arming themselves with spears and swords in order to kind of formulate some form of defense. And a couple of them are rushing towards those front doors.
Perhaps we ought to see who this newcomer is.
Yeah.
Possible.
Okay. Should we get closer?
I'd say we stay on the balcony for now.
We can
Till we
see
figure
them
out
from
exactly
here.
what's
That would
going
be
on.
safer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You kind of look around, peering through the smoke and everything, and I need you both to make perception checks with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Boy. Oh, that's good.
11.
11. What'd you get? Febrim? 4. With like the smoke bellowing and some of the chaos and everything else going on, you can see movement, and you see like flashes of like steel, and you see bits of magic kind of being spewed, different colors kind of flashing through the building smoke, but it's difficult to figure out who is who and get any discerning factors. But it must be a smaller force.
Well, enemy of our enemy is our friend?
Probably the best chance we got right now, so.
Maybe we should try and find the others.
So you said what's the entrance exit wise, how are we looking on the balcony?
So you have an exit on the other side of the balcony. You'll have to make your way across to this kind of rickety wooden construction to make it to that exit. Or you could always jump down. It's about 20 feet down to the rest of it, and there are several exits below. As you're kind of thinking, you're seeing more individuals start pouring out of like the two of the entrances on the left side, the one kind of in the middle and farther away. You see a handful of other of these cultists dressed in white and red robes making their way into the room, kind of backing up their companions.
I think Lily's just gonna start heading around the balcony. She's not interested in going down there. Especially because we've gone undetected so far.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we've already been in quite a few battles.
Can I have you both make acrobatics checks?
Acrobatic. Ooh, baby.
Oh, solid.
This is the opposite of last session.
Oh,
Not solid. Still a 13 though.
a 13 and a what?
8.
An 8. Okay. So Lily,
I have a kid hanging to me,
Yeah.
and I forgot about him.
and you kind of forgot about him as you move forward, kind of trying to gingerly place your feet in like the right spots. You feel Axel like grab onto your leg right before you're about to put it down, and like your foot goes through the wood. You don't fall fully, but you like knock out a whole like floorboard, and it clatters on the ground. Let me roll some perception checks.
The smoke billowing.
Okay. It like hits the ground, and there's like one or two people that seem to like look and see the wood fall.
The leg.
And they go to look up as another just massive explosion goes off, taking both of them out at the same time. Yeah. But you kind of
get up, or is that another check?
No, you kind of get up. I will need another check from all three of you, so 2 of you and then Axel, to make the rest of the journey across.
That's a 17 for me.
That's a 7, a natural 1.
Yeah. So you stand yourself up, you right yourself, and then you take like 3 more steps, immediately hitting this time a larger like section of boards that seem to have been like crisscrossed on top of each other. And I need you to make a dex save.
I like to think he was trying to be careful, and she's like, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. Let me step on the like 2 boards.
Yeah, and they both give out.
Anything. Okay. 14.
14. So you kind of you begin to fall, and you like just get your arms out wide enough to like catch yourself from going all the way down. Mm-hmm. Let me now roll a couple more perception checks. Let me do it one more. Okay, so again, there's just so much like chaos going on. You see this like cone of like frost and freeze just hit 5 of these cultists, freezing them instantly in place. Actually, let me make a check for no. And
make a conclave, no.
And kind of in this chaos, you ended up knocking these boards on top of someone that immediately kind of looks up and goes like, hey, what are you doing up there? Does anyone else see this? And he kind of like looks up at you, and is gonna throw a dagger in your direction. Nope, that's gonna miss. Yep. Kind of like impacts the wood next to you as you pull yourself up. But there's at least one person that's seen you.
Okay.
Maybe you should go first.
Did he fall through completely?
Not fully.
Okay, he is okay.
Yeah, she's still hanging on.
All right. How's the kid doing in this?
You don't see the kid. He's invisible.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call out to him.
Well, do we see the wood break somewhere else?
Not somewhere else, but Lily, you know that no one's holding on to you right now.
Oh.
Well, I mean, is the hole that big?
Well, would have been like right on your leg. So as soon as you went down, like he tripped forward. You kind of
feel him hanging. Do I not feel him hanging on me?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Mm-mm.
In that case,
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna be like, Lily, do you still have Axel with you?
No, I know what she does. She's like, I don't think so. Axel, are you there?
How many hit points does Axel have?
No.
Let's really think about that.
Man, don't kill the kid.
Yeah, no.
Put on the baby.
Too young.
I'm trying to think. You kind of like, actually, both of you make a perception check, real fast.
Okay.
As you're kind of like looking for Axel.
I got a 9.
17.
Okay. Febrim, you were kind of distracted by the chaos, but Lily, you look down, and you see, like, one of the wooden boards that you knocked down, like, shift slightly.
Oh.
And there's a couple, like, sooty footprints that start making their way away from the guy. But it's, like, on it, like, you can tell that it's, like, on their, like, tiptoes.
Why does she would do that? I'm not sure how she feels about Axel yet. I think she's bonded a little just from him following them. So I think she'll kind of call out, "Hey Axel, do you need help down there?"
As you kind of call out, you're gonna get another kind of dagger thrown in your direction.
That's fine.
By this one individual. Yeah, that's gonna miss again. Just kind of this time, as you poke by, it like flies up through the middle, kind of clanging against the marble ceiling and then falling back down. What would they say? What did they do?
Who's Axel?
You kind of like wait for a second, and you hear in your head, I should be good. I know where the stairs lead. I'll meet you over there.
Can I respond, or is it not that manner?
Yeah.
I say, "Oh, okay. I'll see you soon then."
Gotcha. And you do see him like reappear.
Trusting his ability to get there.
Mm-hmm. You do see him like reappear, on the exit, like the far back exit on the left side.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now then.
You know, these dice were rolling so well last week. They're rolling so terribly right now.
Hey, we are synced.
Yeah, mine aren't the best either. I'm gonna be real.
I roll bad, you roll bad. That's how it is.
I'm here for it. Makes it exciting.
Balanced,
as all things should be. Anyway, as you make your way to the other side of the balcony, hoping and praying that Axel will meet you at the bottom of the stairs, Winnie, Al, and Zephyr, you are all bound. Aldrich and Zephyr, you're gagged as well, tied down to these steel chairs in some kind of operating room. Now, I should mention that a lot of this equipment seems advanced. The way that the metal has been worked, some of the thin, like, electrical wiring and stuff that you can actually see here looks of either far advanced or a time far forgotten.
Ooh. Wait, is Zephyr still unconscious?
Zephyr is coming to consciousness as the kind of double operating doors swing open and then shut back, leaving the three of you alone in this room. You can hear sounds of battle and chaos down the hallway, unsure of what's happening in the moment.
Alan, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? You got stabbed, and now there's an explosion, and I don't know.
He oh.
Can I use Mage Hand
right.
to like take the ungag myself?
Give me a spellcasting check, just to see if you can do it in your bound.
That's just a d20 plus my modifier, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's a 7.
Oh.
The way that they have your hands tied and your mouth gagged, it is very difficult to get somatic and verbal components working.
Shoot. I can't. I don't know what you're saying.
I'm going to attempt to fry the straps with my lightning gauntlets.
Okay, make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Da,
Oh wait,
da.
I can do this. Ah. 14.
14 will do it as you kind of like fire like your launcher out. It like cuts through the leather that's wrapped around your wrist. It lands maybe a little too close to Winnie, as it kind of like fires across the room. But you seem to be you've got one arm free now.
There's kind of like a and then like I ungag myself. It's really okay, and I kind of take off the other strap and then go over to Zephyr. I'd rather me get stabbed than him.
I was trying to say they had these ropes so tight around my legs, and he tries to stand up and like fall. It was cutting off circulation.
Just face plants.
Pins and needles.
Yeah.
Is Winnie still?
Winnie is still strapped, and she still has this like medical tube running into her arm, that's slowly like feeding this red and orange liquid into her body.
I will unstrap her other arm first so that she can decide if she wants to take that out,
She
because
can
I don't
take
know
it
what
out.
it is.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
I go unstrap you.
Thank you. And I'm gonna immediately reach over and just take
Just
that
like
baby out. I'm not being. I'm like this.
honestly, this is probably anyone who has like a phobia of needles and stuff. This is like sickening. That like
so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm not having fun here.
Winnie just like one swift motion like pulls it out.
I did that once.
Ooh.
It hurts, Winnie. It hurts, and as you're kind of pulling out and you look over, you can see that it's starting to have some kind of like impact on you. You see these like, you know how like you usually see your blood vessels and stuff and they look blue?
Yeah.
Yours have this like slight orange / gold kind of like glow through your skin.
Ew.
Just kind of like
I hate
spreading
that.
out and spider webbing. It goes like down your hand, but it's also making its way up your bicep into your shoulder.
Is there any like empty, not used looking like syringes? Like, is there a way that you think I'd be able to like draw it out where would it like affect me in a way? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just
If you want to do it,
don't want.
make an investigation check as you kind of look around.
Okay.
Just like quickly
Alright.
looking around for something.
Okay, investigation. That is a 15.
15. Yeah, you go over to the table and there's like a little cart that has drawers. And you kind of like open one of the drawers and you see like a fresh is an interesting word. You see that it's wrapped in this like film. Sam would know that it is wrapped in this like plastic, but Winnie doesn't quite know that. It's
Okay.
like wrapped in a film. You can see a like clean, what you would assume is a clean syringe wrapped. And it's got little like got a little note that says like open here.
She's just gonna open it with her teeth. Like, she's not even looking at she's like, yeah. And, she looks to the two of you and is like, turn around, please. This is kind of, and then she's like, Flip. Wow.
Zephyr is like turns back around as she does that and just faints.
I did turn around.
Winnie, make a medicine check for me.
Okay. Yeah.
The only fear greater than needles is the fear of not seeing it.
Yes.
Yeah, he had big FOMO.
I'm big FOMO.
You
You
hear
said a medicine.
yeah, medicine check, and
go
as you're
ahead.
kind of doing this, you hear another like explosion like echo down the hallway.
I'm gonna kind of try to wake Zephyr up.
12.
A 12.
Yeah.
You kind of like pull it out, and you see that you do get some of it, but you see that you like in your hastiness might have stabbed like something that you shouldn't have.
Ooh.
And so like you think if you try to like suck any more out with this syringe, you're gonna start like pulling your own blood, and you're gonna open up like a bigger artery.
Okay.
But it
Is there,
does it creeps. You do see that like it creeps away from your shoulder a little bit,
Okay.
and you see it like it pulls up into the vial, and it looks like someone has taken like blood and poured in like a golden luster dust into it. So it like swirls.
Like how when you put like the glitter stuff in tea. Does
Yeah,
does
that's
it look
luster
like that?
dust.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Is all my stuff still in the room?
Yep, just sitting next to you.
Alright. Sick. I'm gonna put the syringe in like the bag, like with my bag of stuff.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna grab. I'm assuming there's like bandages around too,
Yeah.
just because I'm just gonna quickly, hastily wrap like where I took it from.
Mhm.
Probably not that great, but enough to like keep anything from coming out. And grab my stuff.
Yep.
You're right. We need to go.
Yeah. What's going on out there?
Hell if I know.
You feel like the room that you're in, kind of like the entire like area begins to shake. Just like for a brief second.
Winnie, do you know how to get out of here?
I should. Yeah, I think. Would I remember the ways I went the first time I tried to escape?
You didn't make it very far.
Went left.
You went left and immediately
I
ran
say
into people.
I didn't. Yeah, so I would assume I would go right, but I didn't know if I had an idea. But why not? Not entirely sure, but we could try. I only know the start of the way out. I don't know the rest of the way.
All right. I'll pull out my shield and I'll like kind of put it against the door.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me where to go.
Hey.
What do you guys think the odds are the explosions are Febrim and Lily? Can either
Can
one of
I
them
even?
like, blow stuff up?
I don't know. Can they? Al, do you know? I have no. I've never seen them blow stuff
Maybe.
up.
I
feel
seems
like
more
Febrim
powerful
would
than that.
have something that would be able to blow stuff up. He strikes me as that kind of guy.
Those are big explosions, though.
we should probably get going.
Yeah,
before
walk
anything,
and talk, walk and talk.
Walk and talk. Okay. I'm gonna push the door open, shield first, and kind of like.
Okay. Make a perception check as soon as you kind of like push out of the doors.
Should all of us or just Al?
All of you do one.
Okay.
13.
13.
Ooh.
16.
That's a 25.
Okay. So both Zephyr and Al, you kind of go out, and immediately it is present that the commotion and the explosions and kind of the chaos is coming from the right. The left seems to be eerily peaceful to an extent. It kind of darkens a bit over to the left, and you know that that's the direction that the two of you came from. But Winnie, you hear the chaos and stuff, but you hear one other thing as well. a heavy metallic footstep. Still far in the distance, but heading in this direction. Coming from the left.
Going from the left. All right. We should go right.
Right, it is.
Towards the explosions?
I thought the explosions were coming from the left.
Right is
No.
explosions and
Am I
chaos.
Left, right is explosions.
Left
Yes,
is
I
heavy metal footstep.
misunderstood.
You think that's the way
Left
out?
is two. Yeah, that, and if it's not, we better have a better chance going that way than dealing with the big scary one-arm thing that brought you guys in here. Because it's coming this way.
how we got... Answers a lot of... Okay, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
All right, you.
I'm gonna I'll lead the charge and let you two do any decision making.
All right, you begin heading right, and we're gonna jump back to our other group. The Lily and Febrim, you kind of make it to the other side of the balcony. That's the word I've been looking for. The balcony. I've just like overlook. Why does that? Anyway. And you see that there's like a small hallway that leads farther down and takes like a sharp right turn.
Go for it.
Okay. You keep making your way down, and the right turn quickly leads to a flight of stairs that head downwards.
Solid.
And I need someone to make a stealth check with a +2 modifier.
Ooh.
Is this our?
This is not for either of you.
I'll do it.
I
You
thought
said a
meant,
stealth
like,
check
+2
with a +2?
bonus. I'm like,
No, it's
12.
So is that 12 on the dice or was it 10 on the dice?
10 on the dice.
10 to 12. Okay. Okay. You kind of make your way farther down. Making your way down the stairs. Are you stealthing or are we going full at it?
I say with all the commotion, we're just going. Unless.
just rely on my passive stealth, I guess.
Gotcha. You end up making your way kind of at normal stealth. We'll call that passive.
Average stealth.
Average stealth.
Average stuff.
And you make it to the bottom of the stairs. You don't see Axel there. Make a perception check, both of you.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
25.
25.
7.
7.
Oh!
Okay. Febrim, it is just chaos. But Lily, you hear a few things. First, you hear obviously all the commotion, all the chaos, as well as Axel seems to be like yelling and kind of like screaming a little bit. Like, no, let me go. Let me go. I don't want to go with you anymore. No. And a couple like muffled voices are like, shut up, kid. Like, hey, you're coming with us and you're going to like it.
You're getting mugged, kid.
Kid.
Oh, they're
No,
getting
you're
mugged.
getting mugged.
But you also, from like, and that's coming from like the right where the bigger room is. But from the left, you do hear some metallic clanking. Some heavy footsteps seem to be moving at a fast pace in your direction.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal. Oh.
Wow, you don't have to patronize me like that.
Sorry.
I know most of my jokes are bad, but usually you don't point it
But
out.
come on!
Well, I think Lily will do her typical thing of saying what she's hearing. She says explosions, Axel struggling, robot. Our friends aren't robots, are they?
Not a one.
Okay, then we should go to Axel.
Probably.
Okay, you kind of make your way over to Axel, and you see 3 cultists have grabbed Axel, like one on each of his like arms, and the third has like grabbed his legs, and they're starting to take him towards this back exit at the very back of the chapel that you hadn't seen because it was under the balcony.
Okay.
And they're like, he's like kicking and doing his best to try to, you see he's trying to like force his hands together, but they keep getting like pulled apart.
Okay.
And the cultists are just slowly moving him.
Okay, how far away are they from us?
They are about 20 feet from that entrance.
Sick.
And this like
I'm
entrance
going-
like opens up, and you are now getting like a good view of dozens and dozens of cultists, some casting spells, many holding daggers, all masked. You see charred bodies, you see frozen bodies. And Lily, you had a 25 perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the first time, you get a good view at the individuals that started this corruption, that started this like chaos. You see 2 figures working in seemingly perfect tandem. One holding a large kind of like lance that they seem to be wielding expertly. It's glowing with like this fiery tip, and they keep carving through cultists. They have also these 2 arms kind of sprouting out of their back that seem to be grabbing on to individuals as they kind of bring the lance around and stab it into them. And then you see another figure with kind of this long dark hair, several books kind of spinning around her at the same time. And she'll like grab onto one, read a text from it, and a spell like manifests and explodes outwards. And like a moment before you think like someone's gonna catch this spellcaster, the lance like catches them through the neck. It almost looks like the 2 of them are dancing, and they have this like remarkable smile. They are just purely enjoying themselves.
Mm.
They also have a light blue skin. And you know, like, you start looking back and forth. The like male figure holding a lance has a remarkable kind of resemblance to your companion that you're traveling with right now.
Man, they look just like Axel.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I was gonna ask, are these like arms? Like regular arms on this guy's back?
They're kind of more like attachments kind of deal.
Right.
They're kind of like clawed a little bit. So they're like grabbing onto individuals. They're a little different than Febrim's.
Yeah. I acknowledge them, but I don't interpret them as a threat, so I'm gonna try and help Axel, I guess.
Okay.
Just... How far are we from these 3 cultists?
They were 20. They've pulled Axel to about 30 at this point, as you kind of taken in the scene.
Choice.
I am
love to hear
going
30.
to dash forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take 2 strikes. One on the one holding his feet on, and the other one hold on the one of the 2 holding his hands.
Okay. Well, why don't we? And I know I said we weren't going to use Owlbear, but I do want to roll initiative for this.
Oh,
Okay.
baby. Let's see.
So let me pull this
Got
up
it.
real fast.
It's a 9.
The 13.
Modest.
Gotta edit this real fast. 1 second. Booty 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 boo. I need characters to be in here. And hide. Okay. Okay, and save that and run that. Okay. What were they? Lily, you got
9.
9? Febrim?
I got a 13.
13. Okay. Can I also have Winnie, Zephyr, and Aldrich roll as well, just so I have you in here if you need to be?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather
I
not.
refuse
That
to
would be
fight.
crazy.
Oh, good. That's a nat 1.
15.
Ooh.
17.
Cool. Yeah, if you roll them in D&D Beyond, they do auto-populate for me. So,
Yes.
Mm.
I just wanted to say it.
My bad.
no, thank
I
you.
mean, I could
Yeah,
re-roll it in D&D Beyond if you want.
No, no,
to.
if you rolled it out, so
Yeah.
that's what you got.
The suffer.
I'm
Gotta
unable to get
stick
to
with
the
it.
elevator.
It's not running right now. We're doing Theater of the Mind for this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know, wild.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
There's just a lot going on.
Brother.
Oh,
So,
but my cat sucks in my mind.
okay. So, Al, you're first. I'm assuming you're just moving your way down the hallway.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to interpret where danger is most likely coming from.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'm great at those. 9.
You know, there's kind of danger everywhere. You're in a
Yeah.
very unfamiliar situation. You do see that there are like several rooms that you pass by that seem like they would have been like they're kind of lined with cots, kind of these makeshift living quarters. They don't seem to be holding anyone at the current moment.
Awesome. There's danger everywhere.
There's evil afoot.
Oh my god.
The first cultist. Oh no, that's not that person. Anyway, that's a different person. Zephyr, are you moving with Aldrich?
Yes.
Beautiful.
While we're moving, I'm gonna see if, because I hear the explosions. Do I hear any like combat or struggles? And if so, what direction?
Make a perception check. Let's just get these going. Making lots of rolls tonight.
14.
I mean, it's definitely coming from the direction that you're going. You see, there are
Okay.
like. It sounds like those in combat are moving away from you, but you're definitely moving in the direction of the combat.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Do we have our, like, did they take all of my weapons? Do we have anything?
No, they would have been
Take
next
my
to you.
weapons.
You have all your stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Then I'm just gonna like ready my blade and start moving.
Okay. Febrim, you said you were attacking 2 of the cultists?
Yep.
Okay. Give me attack rolls then.
All right.
Give me your first one.
See here. First one is a 7.
A 7 is gonna miss.
7. I'm gonna roll it on here this time. The second one is also a 7.
You swing twice.
God
But
dang.
the third cultist that you weren't going after sees you coming and warns the other 2, kind of pulls Axel, and with it, and your 2 swings kind of don't make contact, being pulled out of the way. But they immediately kind of talk like, "What? Where did you come from?" Okay. Now,
That is yes.
that's that it?
Yep.
Cool. The two cultists that you attacked are now gonna go. Both of them, they kind of drop Axel, and they both pull out these kind of long short swords and go to slash at you with them. Oh, that actually does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is 7 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And a natural one. Yeah.
Love
The second one like swings past. You end up getting your scythe kind of in the way of that second swing, but the first one just kind of cuts your side slightly. Lily, it's your go.
Oh, there's still one guy holding Axel.
There's one guy holding Axel.
All right, he needs to be stabbed in the forearm,
Okay.
specifically.
Specifically the forearm.
Yeah, the arm that's holding him, right?
He
Okay.
must be
using
stabbed.
both arms. Unless he's using both arms, then I need to like shish kebab them together.
Shish kebab them together. We love it. You could try to disarm him if you wanted to, or you can just attack him.
Oh, I'll disarm him.
Well, I'll disarm him.
Oh, don't worry about that.
You know what? I'm gonna do a Zephyr strike first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go the fuck off. 25.
25 hits.
No matter what the modifier is,
come
it's a
on,
25.
man. Bless you.
Sorry. 15 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, with just like one hit, you run your sword through this individual, and you just immediately see them go limp.
Shish kebab.
Yeah, I think she does try and go for the arm, but kind of accidentally hits him like in the torso as well.
Kind of goes through the arm and like into his heart, so you've like pierced him.
Aw, he's saluting.
She's like excited that she hit his arm, and then she's like,
Oh.
and then she kind of just turns around and tries to hit another guy.
Okay.
17.
17 will hit. They don't seem to be heavily armored.
11.
Yeah, 11 will take out the other one as well. Kind of just like easily just
my
like
rolls.
swing back with your needle, and it just like slits just perfectly.
I found this on the web.
Oh.
I don't attacking with like Zephyr strike still, so I just imagine and like 3 bodies like on.
Not quite, but that is 2 dead cultists that are now laying at your feet, and a free Zephyr. Not free Zephyr, a free Axel.
Axel.
Yep.
I think she like drops to the I assume like Axel's like prone now.
Yeah.
Kind
Kind of like fell onto his back.
Yeah, so she like drops to her knees and like leans right over his face, and she's like, "Hi, Axel, are you okay?"
You're so cool.
That a yes.
Oh yeah, I should be good. Mm-hmm.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
You should get going.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. There's just another like explosion.
And then she'll stand back up. Or well, no, she can't, but she can drop. And she'll just get ready to go with Axel.
Yep. All right, Winnie, you following the group? Doing anything
Yeah.
different? You do see that yourself, Aldrich, and Zephyr all look like absolute shit.
I am a cleric, huh?
What?
Yeah, what? That's
have a healer?
I'm crazy.
What? That has spell slots?
Whoa.
That has
Wonder what
spell
that's
slots?
like.
That's crazy.
What's it like having spell slots? I wouldn't know.
It's delicious. Thank you for asking.
Delicious.
Yum.
So I guess prayer. I'm gonna cast prayer healing at second level.
Let's see what the casting time on that spell is.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Could, I guess.
It's gonna take you 10
I'm
minutes.
gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, that sounds a
That's a
little.
lot of turns.
But also, how badly do you want to do it, Winnie?
Oh, I hate
Would you like to do
that.
it
It's
now?
so ominous.
Oh no!
At the
Oh,
cost
no.
of 2 wisdom points?
The
Your
cost
wisdom
of
score will permanently
your
drop.
arm.
I will say, as you're thinking this, you feel your arm kind of like begin to kind of pulse with power.
Huh?
It's just this like light like thrumming.
Is it the one that was injected or whatever? I'm assuming. Okay.
They're like, I need to heal them, but this one's gonna take too long, and your arm is just.
She's gonna like look at her arm, like, what? And then just kind of like, think about the spell and was like, maybe I can just, and tries it out, see if she could do it like right away.
For a moment, your vision goes white for a second, like stark white, like someone had just flashed headlights in your eyes. Make a con save.
Okay. Scared. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Oh no. That's a 5.
Okay. Noted.
I rolled a 2.
You are blind.
Your vision kind of comes back to you, and you, like, your arm is like hurts, but the spell went off. So roll healing for everyone and mark off your spell slot.
Yeah, ow, but yay! Okay. I'm just gonna roll it on here because I don't feel like doing it on where did it go? There it is. Chicka-blah. Wait, what happened? Oh, I clicked cast and not the actual dice roll. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Chicka-blah. 11 for the 3 of us.
Yep. So all 3 of you gain 11 hit points.
Woo!
Yay!
Up to 12, baby.
Likewise, let's go.
And Winnie, you are just like, your left arm is in excruciating pain.
Okay, she probably doesn't want to bring the attention of that to the group right now, but she'll just like hold it like close to her like this. Like, I don't know if you can see that, like this.
Yeah.
As they run.
Okay. Back up to the top of the initiative. Al.
I keep doing what I'm doing.
Roll a d4 for me.
Absolutely not. 4.
Okay.
It's 4 spiders that attack.
Oh, good.
Oh no! Oh no! You begin to kind of like make your way down the hallway. You see in the distance that it opens, and you can see like explosions and fire and corpses and smoke kind of starting to billow down the hallway that's filled this larger chamber in the distance. And there seems to be this one figure that kind of like walks out into the hallway. Kind of this this long red and gold trimmed like robe over their head, and they look over in your direction. They pull it like the robe back, and they're completely like shaven head, and they have these like white eyes, and they just like look in your direction. They're probably a good 40 feet down the hallway, about halfway between you and the other.
The protective dad arms, like holding the kids in the passenger seat.
I am going to hold up my shield and I'm just going to see what he does.
Okay. Conveniently, he goes next. So he like turns and starts slow walking towards you. He makes it about 15 feet. And he kind of raises his hand out. And Aldrich, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh no, that's the bad one.
The shield won't protect against that.
That's a 9.
You kind of raise this shield and you feel all of the muscles in your body tighten at the same moment. You are paralyzed.
Oh no!
Oof.
Not again.
Okay, but he's still about 20 feet away from y'all. And you see him kind of smirk as he knows that his spell has gone off without issue. Zephyr, it's your go.
Without skipping a beat, Zephyr is gonna kind of duck under Al's protective dad arm.
Mm-hmm.
Moving 5 feet forward, summons his sickle, and then chucks it at the guy.
Okay. You trying to just attack him?
Yeah, just trying to hit him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Or actually, I'm gonna try to entangle him.
Okay, so strength
Which
save.
was yes.
Okay.
Where is it? Okay, so do I just roll?
He rolls a save on his end, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Save.
Save.
I think it's just your bard save. I think your normal spell save.
Oh, okay. So he has to get higher than a 13.
Okay. He rolls an 11.
Yes.
So you watch as the chain kind of you throw it and it seems to like create new links as it expands.
Hell yeah.
And it just like wraps around him and his arms are immediately kind of like tucked to his side, and he looks down and looks back at you as you're like 15 feet away holding the other like end of this chain. And that's your action.
Yes. That's all I can do.
Beautiful, beautiful. Back over Febrim. You have one more cultist in front of you.
Awesome. I am gonna try to hit him.
Okay, roll to hit.
It's a nat 1 for the first one.
That'll miss.
I'm gonna roll it. Just try different dice. See which one hits. That's a nat 20.
That'll hit. That'll do it.
Alright. Awesome.
You gotta slash into him. You don't even need to roll damage unless you want to.
Yeah, no. I'm
Minimum
good.
damage is enough.
Yeah. You kind of just like slice this like person in half. And they just split. Fall over to the side. Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, well, that's a 2.
Lovely.
Well,
Cool. That's that.
I love the idea that this guy's legs just like flop over next to Axel.
Cool.
Roger have a kid?
Hey, these are my characters. I can do what I want with them. Okay.
How many daggers do you have right now, Axel?
I don't know. I wish I had.
2.
Oh god.
no.
Lily, it's your turn.
Does Axel take a turn? Did he want to do anything?
I don't really have him in the initiative right now.
Oh, okay.
But
Um,
if you want him to do something, you can always ask, and he can.
Well, I don't
make
need
it
him
happen.
to do anything. I was
Yeah.
just making sure I could like drag him, go.
Yeah.
Or if
He
I
di-
had to wait for his turn or something.
No, you can pull him. He doesn't have a whole lot of combative abilities.
fine.
So
I'm just leaving.
cool.
Yeah, we had. Wait, did we have a place we were going? I can't remember.
It was you're making your way farther in to the facility.
Yeah. We were just
Right.
trying to figure out what was
And you kind
happening.
of you reverse back because Axel got captured.
Right. Oh, so I need to go toward the heavy metal now.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going toward the heavy metal, kid.
Alright.
Yeah, so she just kind of grabs his hand and she's like, "All right, let's get going."
Okay. Are you going like your full 30?
As far as I can.
Okay. You
That.
you begin to make your way down this hallway, and it's still relatively dark, especially as you move farther away from the blazing fire and all those explosions and everything. But at the end of your movement, you start to see a couple figures. Kind of one of them is kind of glowing faintly. There's some like dim light in the distance. But you see this one robed figure standing tall and just the faint outline of a couple other people past them.
And just kind of stick to the wall. Stay
Okay.
quiet.
Lovely, lovely. Next up, Winnie. Which actually, Winnie, with a dark vision of 300 feet, you do see Lily running towards you, holding a child.
Oh,
She probably can't see me, right? Like, would I know
Can't
that?
see
Because
at
it's
all.
far away. All right.
No.
So I'm
I don't
not
have
even
best
gonna.
vision at all.
Yeah, nah, I didn't. I just. I'm not even gonna bother waving. But I'm excited to see them. Is Al still paralyzed?
Yeah, Al is not. Al just suddenly stopped moving.
Oh, okay.
He has not reacted to Zephyr, completely ignoring his instruction.
She looks to Zephyr and then back to Al and kind of does this and notices he's not moving, and then kind of like puts her palm against his forehead and casts Lesser Restoration.
Yeah!
We got him.
nice.
You kind of immediately press, and the paralyzation goes away, and now you can move again.
Zephyr.
Hey, hey. We'll talk about it later. But clearly, my hands are full, and he like shakes his little sickle a little bit.
Is that it, Winnie?
Yes.
Beautiful. Al, back up to you.
Oh, goody. I think it's time. I'm going to step in front of Zephyr again
Lovely.
and fire off my launchers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do have advantage because the target is restrained.
Oh,
Ace.
okay. The first one is a 24.
That'll hit.
Need it.
Yeah.
The second one is going to be a... Come on. I need one more. Ha! 25.
That'll hit too.
25.
Both of them hit.
That's even funnier.
So... That, and... Plus a d6. That would be a total of 17 lightning damage.
Beautiful. 17 lightning damage on
Nice.
this individual. They seem to take it, They're still standing, but kind of heavily injured. Bloody, I would say.
Does this person look... Let me, I have this in my notes. Perhaps a man in fine robes. Is he tall? Perhaps with red and gold inlaid on his robes? Does he look...
There's a similarity, but he's... Make an insight check.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh,
22.
This is... The, like, paintings that you saw are definitely of some higher being.
Okay.
And the person standing in front of you seems like a mortal. There are a lot of similarities, though, in the outfits.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Okay. Beautiful. After your turn, it is this kind of beefy cultist.
Beefy cold.
This is beefcake.
Cultist.
Beefy, man.
And first, Zephyr, I need you to make a deck save.
10.
10 is not going to work as he, like, flicks a finger around, and you kind of look up just a little too late and see this bead of radiant energy fall on your head.
Ah.
He's going to cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh.
That's 6 points of radiant damage.
Still standing. Still standing.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then you see, like, his one hand did that. You see his other hand kind of flicks. He gets his, like, pinky up. And you, right behind Winnie, you see this, what looks like a, like, circular blade that has these kind of sharp ridges, almost like a sun kind of appears and attempts to strike at the back of Winnie's head. And Winnie's... Oh.
No!
I can't, like, shout and warn her or anything.
Oh no.
Nope.
not against this.
Not against this. And Winnie, you're not wearing your armor. Not that it would matter with that roll. That is a natural 20, by the way. So 8 plus... Is that... What do they use for that?
8 plus 24?
That.
What if
That is 16 points of damage.
And I'm down.
Yeah.
Aw.
You kind of, like, fall unconscious as this, like, blade hits you in the back of the head. And then he's gonna make a strength save.
Fail.
That's an 18.
Damn it.
You
He kind of,
jinxed
like,
it.
he, like, casts these spells, and then you see him, like, flex, and the chain just kind of, like, breaks. And it all just kind of, like, recoils back into your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh,
Beefy.
Okay.
Some kind of way.
Zephyr, it's your turn.
Stone.
Wait, no, make the save. Winnie.
What?
What's...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Winnie's
yeah.
gotta make... Yeah, Winnie, I need you to make a...
I'm the only one that
I know,
remembers that
thank you,
mechanic.
thank you.
I
I
forgot.
swear I want to use this mechanic. Winnie, I need you to make a con save.
Oh.
Your DC is 10.
She gonna lose that
Okay.
fancy new arm she just got.
I mean, I guess the blood's... The
19.
blood's going.
19? You're good. No worries.
I
Alright.
have a scar on my back. I don't need anything else right now.
Alright, Zephyr, it's your go.
Well, shit. I am gonna, upon seeing my friend passed out,
Mm-hmm.
I am just going to rush him and two-hand the blade, my longsword, and just slash like right into his waist.
Okay, roll a hit.
Fuck. 12.
A 12's gonna miss. You like make your way towards him, kind of swinging around, and he like brings up his arm, and you see there's a bit of like armored plating that your sword just connects with, and he like just looks at you, kind of smirking. Hasn't said a word.
Has anyone ever told you that you have really nice eyes?
There's a small confused expression.
That's all I can do.
That's all you can
A
do.
single bead of sweat like starts forming,
Mm-hmm.
but gets blown away by a breeze that's not there.
Okay, Febrim, it's your go.
I am going to take a quick moment and look at the battle behind me.
Okay, make a perception check with advantage.
Boy, I hope so. Okay. It's a 9.
You scan around, but it is increasingly difficult as the smoke has nowhere to go, and all the doorways are lower. The smoke is almost built to the point of where your head is, so you have to even like duck down to get a good breath of air.
All right.
You can't help but shake the feeling that might be your dad.
There might be like,
I'm just...
Lily might be your dad.
You know,
maybe.
I'm just gonna use a full dash action and catch up to Lily, and then go past,
Gotcha.
further past, or however far I can get.
You make your way all the way. I'll say you make your way all the way to Lily, and you do have dark vision, right?
I have 60 feet.
Yeah. So you can clearly see a figure facing off with your companions that you haven't seen in several hours. And they don't look great. You see Winnie on the ground, and then Zephyr and Aldrich are like pressed up against this figure. Yeah, and that's gonna be the end of your turn. Okay, Lily, back over to you.
How far are we?
Let's say 30 feet.
30 feet. There's the magic number again.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I want to try something cool. I want to try something that's not just mundane this time around.
We love it.
Is it? It's darker down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I want to use my item.
Okay.
Okay. So as a bonus action, Lily just kind of does a twirl, and her dress kind of just turns dark, so that it blends in with the stone and the darkness around them. And I guess there's probably some smoke in there.
Yeah. Kind of up top, it's kind of like creeping down.
Yeah. And she is hiding.
Lovely.
So, woo!
So it's a stealth check.
24.
Beautiful. It is almost like she goes invisible.
And I want to just, like, creep up behind this guy.
Okay.
And I want to wait. I want to wait for someone else to, like, go so that I can hit with a sneak attack. No, I'm not a rogue.
Gotcha. So you're holding the attack for someone else coming up close to him. Gotcha. Winnie, I need you to make a death save.
Okay.
Been happening a lot lately.
18.
That is a success.
Yay.
Okay. Next up, Al.
Okay. Ugh. Hey. Can I? So I'm standing like right in front of Winnie.
Yes, Winnie is unconscious right behind you.
Okay. And there is a blade flying.
There's this kind of like
Over her?
lightly like shining circular blade that looks kind of like if like a sun was turned into one of those. They're sham. What are the circular blades called?
Chakrams?
Chakrams. Yeah.
The smaller ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will. I don't have any healing things. So I will fire a lightning launcher at the guy. Just one to start with.
Okay. Roll a hit.
24.
That'll hit.
So that is. I'll add the d6 to that one.
Okay.
9 lightning damage.
Gotcha.
Is he still up?
He is still up.
I'll fire the next one.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
That's gonna miss.
Which makes sense because I'm not focused on that. I'm going to try to use my bonus action to shove the chakram back 5 feet and get in between it and Winnie.
You go to like shove it, and it kind of phases through your shield.
Oh, that's no fun.
But you can kind of like stand over Winnie, and it'll have the same effect.
I will do that.
Lovely. Okay. It's his turn. It's the cultist's
Yes.
turn.
Boy, I confused him enough.
So he's gonna use his bonus action first to make the circular blade attack Aldrich. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
That is gonna be 8 points of force damage.
Force damage.
Kind of slams into your chest.
Oh.
Yep. And then Zephyr, I need you to make another dex save.
Big money, big money, big money. That's a nat 1.
Okay. Another kind of bead of radiant light drops on top of your head. Ah!
Low damage, come on.
Oh. 13.
You're jinxing yourself, Dane.
Ugh.
Try saying tons of damage next time.
Positive. Just hit me
No,
with
'cause as soon as I do that, he's getting that 20.
Okay, make a con save.
Me?
Yep.
Oh.
I remembered this time.
Ah.
8.
Roll a d20.
Oh,
I'm gonna stop using D&D Beyond. I'm gonna start using
one of
D&D Beyond. That's a 9.
A 9. Alright, let me pull it up
You
real
stub
fast.
your toe.
That's only one limb. Only one.
Thank
Only
goodness.
one lib.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
You stub your toe. That's it.
Your toe falls off.
It really
It,
hurts.
it falls.
Okay,
You cry for more than 20 minutes.
so here's what happened. You saw the light coming down, knowing what it was going to do. It was going to slam into you. You attempt to kind of like push your way out of it, and you end up like tripping on this like small pebble that's kind of like out of the edge. You tilt back, and the radiant light, instead of kind of splashing on your head, makes contact with your chest. And you can you feel like one of your ribs just cracks.
That's not that bad.
Not that bad. Just
Not
That
that
could be
bad.
so much worse.
Only one rib.
Just
Yeah,
one.
as long as it's not where I think it is, then
I've got more.
So, in combat, whenever you try to do an action, you need to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw to try to get over the pain of having a broken rib.
I feel like Zephyr's broken a
For
rib
how
before,
long?
till it's healed.
Till it's healed.
Let's heal.
Oh.
I feel like Zephyr's broken ribs before plenty of time with his
Just make the wind
his little
push it back
weekend
in.
hobbies.
But also with this, I also need you to make it a death save. Because it is your turn next.
oh,
Oh.
low numbers.
High numbers. You want high numbers for death saves.
17.
That's a success.
Jinxing it. He was jinxing it.
Okay,
He was
good.
Yeah.
jinxing the low
I was like, what? No!
It's working!
Max is like, wait!
It's
Okay,
gonna work this time.
Febrim, it's your turn.
Okay, let's try to do something this time.
Okay!
There, kid.
Can I see where Lily is?
No.
Or can I try to see where Lily is?
Nah.
It is...
You cannot.
I'm hidden as fuck.
Okay.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception?
Not 24.
Yeah, no, you, like,
No.
she swirled her dress around her, it changed colors, and she, like, disappeared.
Well, okay. I guess I'm just gonna go. And you said he was 30 feet away from us.
He is 30 feet away from you.
Hit that man's. Hit that
Hmm.
man's.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go hit him with.
Yeah.
You run up and hit him? Alright. So I need Lily and Febrim to both make attacks.
Yup.
Am I gonna? Okay, so here I'm trying to do something.
Mhm.
Would I be able to see her at any point during me making the attack, or is she invisible the whole time?
Well, because she's not invisible, I would say right as you begin to, like, swing, you see this, like, reveal of, you see, like, her skin against her, like, her arm, and you see, like, the flicker of her blade coming out, like, right on the opposite side of where you are.
Okay. Opposite side. Okay, I wouldn't really be able to do it anyways. I'll just make the attack.
Okay. Both of you make attacks.
$19.
Okay.
24.
Both hit. How do you want to do this? Combo
Let's
move.
go. Okay, so
You lead the effort.
for just rule of cool, I guess, for what I was going to do, I'll say it happens because it's ending anyways, is as Lily kind of reveals herself, I kind of brush my hand across her weapon for like a split second to give her a hint of radiant damage to like so like both of our weapons are glowing, and we just both dip down and make a huge like X slash across him.
It just kind of, like, explodes, and you're just like, boom.
Yeah, it's one of those we like go past the guy, we stand there, stanced up, and then
Doesn't look at the explosion.
the
Beautiful.
weapon.
Absolutely. He kind of, like, you see him, like, he takes the damage, and there's this, like, look of surprise as he, like, sees, like, the back of Lily, and he looks over and he sees, like, Febrim, and then he sees the blood, and just
She turns and
falls
smiles.
backwards. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. And I think that's a great moment to take a break.
Nice.
We're still going to be in initiative when we come back because we do have some people that are dying.
Smash low.
And we're back with that.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's just jump right back in where we were.
Oh boy.
So, Lily, it's your turn.
So, Zephyr and Winnie are unconscious.
Yes.
Winnie first, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So you run past Zephyr.
Damn.
Eh.
He can't
Mhm.
heal. He's not the healer.
I mean,
I only have second level slots, so I'll cast it at second level. For wounds. And that is 11 HP.
Hooray!
Beautiful. Winnie, you're back up.
What happened to her
Yay.
again? Just
She got hit in the back of the head with a shiny thing.
tiny thing. Okay,
Shiny
so you just got like a huge patch on the back of your head. It's just like matting your hair down.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna hurt to rip it off. It's gonna rip your hair out.
Just leave it there for a few minutes at least. This one might take a little longer.
Oh,
As you're kind of like,
okay.
as you're kind of healing Winnie, Lily, you do notice that like you see the tip of like a large scar at the bottom of her neck. You can kind of like, you see like as you're kind of like lifting her up to put like the patch on the back of her head, you see like the end of like a very recently healed scar on the back of her neck.
Well, are my clothes still ripped?
Yeah, but they've
Like,
also
would she see it?
You probably have like different underclothes right now because they probably
yeah.
they gave you new stuff.
Okay.
So you're in this like kind of like loose fitting, like drapey clothing.
Okay.
Not quite a hospital gown, a little more put together, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And with that, Winnie, it's also your turn.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look around and notice that Zephyr is still unconscious, so I'm gonna go over to him.
He twitches a little bit.
And I am going to cast second level cure wounds on him.
Beautiful.
Like, wins.
Twins.
Twinsies. Yeah, so give me that healing.
That is 16. Rolled
Neat.
good.
A prime cure wounds there. And
Zephyr,
Zephyr, you're
like-
back up?
He like coughs.
Yeah,
that-
you were having a lot of trouble breathing.
That doesn't get easier. Oh!
Do you need help up?
I got it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's gonna reach over and help you out.
You can still hear the conflict in the distance. But you hear that like the voices have lessened, and there are only a couple like voices that you can make out.
Should we go help?
I don't know if we're fit to.
Why would we help? I thought we were trying to leave.
Do we even know, like, what side they're on? Who they are?
I mean, there's only one way to
I'm gonna go over and poke my head out.
find out.
Aldrich, you're gonna go. So you walk. It's about like 60 feet down.
Okay.
You
Yes.
make your way down. Make a perception check. It is very smoky.
Go with them.
Zephyr's gonna hobble
go with
along.
them.
Who
gonna
lit
hobble
one up
right
without
behind
me? That's a natural one.
Hey.
Lily, what'd you
Yes,
roll?
I do see smoke.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably very smoky by now.
It's honestly getting a little difficult to breathe.
Yeah, we should we should get out of here.
Zephyr over here, like, no.
Already is.
I don't even. Won't be doing that then.
Hey, Febrim?
Oh, I thought you said. I don't know why I thought you said Lily.
No. I was gonna say Lily, but Lily ran off.
Oh, I thought she came with us.
Oh, did we go with Lily? I thought we were still with the other weirdos.
Oh.
I don't know who these people are. Are they okay? Do I need to kill them?
These are our friends. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, they're all right.
Nice to meet
Zephyr,
you,
didn't
friends.
tell us you had a kid.
We
Oh,
got
I'm not
more.
his.
It's not.
I'm hers.
Poor kid.
I'm her problem now.
He looks back at
Lily has a
Winnie
kid?
and Lily.
Well, it's not mine.
I'm pretty
told me
sure
to
none
roll.
of you are my parents, but like, I'm sure there's like
hope
tests and stuff if you're unsure.
Nope.
I think we're
Never
good.
be
I think
too
we're
sure.
fine. We're fine.
I mean, that old guy, he could have had me.
Zephyr like
Old.
just puts his hand next to Axel's. He's like, nope, not mine. Because Zephyr is blue skin.
When he playfully smacks him. Not hard that it actually hurts him, but smacks his hand and is like, get it together.
Chest.
Not right in the chest.
Okay.
So like right in the back.
So what are y'all doing?
Well, currently
how-
hacking.
Well, I-
Because it's smoky. And
I was gonna go with Al.
All right. One other person can make a perception check.
Max, would I be able? Is there a chance that I could
+0,
fly
so not me.
above the smoke and
So,
try and see what's?
It's an enclosed room, so the reason that it's filling with smoke is because this huge
see.
bonfire was being it was like prepared and built in the way that they were worshiping it. Not that you necessarily know this, but it seemed to be producing flame without smoke. But as soon as this like fight broke out, like all of that smoke that it hadn't been producing immediately began to just bellow. It was this dark, thick. It was very difficult to see through.
I'll go and roll perception.
Okay, roll perception.
good then.
Thank God, it's an 18.
Hey.
You kind of like you get low, and you're kind of like creep out a little bit, and at first you just see dozens of dead bodies. Like some charred, some are like covered in ice. You see other ones that have been cut in half. But you see kind of like you like strain your vision and you see 3 figures in the distance. One figure you don't recognize. It is this probably 7-foot woman that is dressed in reds and whites and golds. She holds this flaming sword at her side. You can't really see much of her face, but she holds herself in this overly confident demeanor. And you see 2 other figures. You see your father protectively standing over your mother, as they seem to have taken heavy injuries.
Ah.
And you see your father has taken up this defensive stance and your mom is trying something. She has kind of like a couple of her books in front of her and she's connecting patterns.
Okay.
You see the blue people?
I'm blue. Definitely.
Yes, Lily, I see the blue people who are my parents.
Oh.
And I'm
I
going
never
to start.
assumed that you knew all blue people.
I am just gonna start running. I'm completely ignoring.
Febrim.
Wait.
I'll run
Lily.
after him.
hard to
I am
breathe
going
in there.
to. I'm going to. How far away are they? I should lead with
They're about 90 feet away.
90 feet away, so I will not be able to make it to them.
That's the
I would
no
just
good
use
number.
a dash action.
Are we still in initiative?
No, we're loose.
Okay. I'm gonna use a dash action.
Loose.
Or I guess if
You start running in that direction, and you
Yeah.
see your mom like looks up, and there's this like confusion at first, and there's kind of this like immediate like panic. And you hear her voice in your head. She's like, Febrim, darling, you need to get out of here immediately. Please and thank you. Please just get out. Yep. It's me and your father.
yeah.
I was gonna say we have this covered, but I
good.
honestly, we're just working with it.
Well, okay. I mean,
Please leave. Please leave
Okay,
now.
All right, I'm gonna go. And I guess if the rest of the party is watching, I just kind of get down as low as I can to like change my direction as fast as possible and just start darting towards the exit.
Al, like, you like reach after Febrim. He gets a little farther away, and then immediately like turns around, almost like smashing into you.
and as I'm running past him, we're just like, we gotta go.
Is everything okay?
I'm sure they've got it covered. Mom's a really powerful mage. She's doing something.
And we help in any way.
I don't think so.
You hear this voice kind of echo through. Oh, isn't it just so sweet how y'all keep trying and trying? When are you ever gonna learn? Like the sword, like the sword swings down at Febrim's father, and it like he blocks it, but just barely. It like swings off to the side, and there's just like the marble on the floor crumbles off to the side as her blade like impacts with the ground. They'll just keep sending you, and I'm just gonna keep cutting you down.
Tell me where to aim. Because I can't see. And I'm gonna hold one arm out.
He's like ducked down beneath the smoke, like aiming your arm.
I'm going to gosh. I guess I'm going to stand up, look at Al, pull out that crystal, kind of put it in his hand, and just say, give him the strongest hit possible.
Ooh.
Did you aim it? Did you aim him?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what
is
are you doing?
this?
Yeah, on accident.
I'm
Okay.
gonna grab it and see if I can do anything with it.
So, okay, first of all, do you have any spell slots left?
I have
Or do you
two.
have a strong spell left?
No.
Don't
I've
think about
catapult.
it. Don't think about it too much. You want to use your launcher, right?
I do want to use my launcher.
Okay.
Okay.
And you handed
In
him the
that
crystal.
case- Yes.
Winnie,
In
Winnie, do you have
conjunction
some-
to that,
I think Wayne has a question. I don't know if it's
what's the
Just raising
question?
your
What's up?
hand. It's kind of-
What's the
Can
question?
I, before you guys do that, can you show me where to aim so I can cast Guiding Bolt so you get advantage on hitting that thing? And it'll light up so you can see it?
Winnie, I will say you're still walking or like lightly moving in that direction with Axel.
Huh?
You and Axel are a little farther back.
I like to think also you're helping Zephyr along.
You're also helping Zephyr move.
because he
Oh.
is in not good shape.
Yeah, I figured I was holding you. I didn't know Axel was
My
gonna say
camera!
too.
My camera!
Oh no!
No!
Oh, rats.
Dang, I
Hold
really
on.
thought I was gonna do something cool.
Edge webcam.
I was like, I'll make her glow, and then you could just beat the shit out of her. No,
Not quite. This is gonna be
it's
a little
alright.
more.
I tried.
Oh wait.
In conjunction with giving him the crystal, I guess kind of trying to use a bit of the crystal's ability at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Beautiful.
channel my essentially blood art through the crystal into Al's blast.
I think
Okay.
Zephyr also has a question. and
Okay.
he's also-
Okay, Zephyr, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Am I allowed, like, I don't know what the smoke, but would dancing lights be able to help, like,
No.
illuminate the way? No?
It's
Okay.
just like
Let's make
Not
it
quite.
airport.
Okay.
We're
This is
trying
gonna
over here.
this is gonna be Febrim. I need you to make a con check.
A con. Okay.
Yeah.
Constitution perception.
Just as a D20 plus your con. And I would add proficiency with this as well.
All right. Add proficiency with that. Okay, so that would be a +6. What do I want to roll this on? This is really important. Shit. Ah, nuts.
A lot of inspiration.
You do still have inspiration.
I do have the inspiration.
if you want to use that
Okay.
for this.
Do I have to use it ahead of time, or can I decide to use it after the roll?
You have to decide to use it now.
I am going to use it now.
Okay.
So does that just
think
make it
I'll
with
use it
advantage?
now.
Yeah, so you get to roll it with advantage now.
Okay.
Suspense is killing me.
That is a 26.
Oh,
Was that a nat 20?
why?
No.
Okay.
Ah,
But con modifier plus proficiency is +6. So it's a 23. Sorry. No.
Okay, I was like
Sorry, my bad. I,
20.
+6
No,
on
you're
a
still good.
17. It's a 23.
23. Okay. Al, you feel an immense amount of energy pour into your suit. Also, Febrim, roll a d10 for me.
Oh, Lord. Whoa.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Okay. You feel just this insane amount of energy floods into you. You feel, well, you see like a little bit of like Febrim's blood that's kind of probably dripping from his side becomes this bead that immediately rockets into your like launcher, and you feel it like aim you in a direction.
ooh,
Make an attack roll with your launcher with advantage.
oh. Okay. 22.
Okay.
Okay. As the higher
Is
one?
That 22 is the higher one. The
Okay.
other one was a 12.
Think, yeah, her. That'll just hit.
Oh, baby.
Crazy.
Okay, so
Oh
your
my God.
your normal damage is 1d6 on this, right?
Yeah, plus another d6. Because I'll add that.
Okay. So in total, I want you to roll 10d6.
Good God, man.
You're a rogue now. Congratulations.
But Febrim, you do notice that this crystal that was glowing, all of its energy's gone.
That's sexy. If I could do the Debbie Ryan with these on right now.
So it's 10d6 plus your modifier.
With my modifier, that would be 37.
Okay? There is just this pulse of electrical energy that rockets out of your launcher, and it creates this like cone of space through the smoke, and impacts directly into like her like chest, and she is like pushed back a good like 15 feet away from the like Febrim's parents, and she like
Go ahead.
brings her sword down, and you like it digs into the earth as she pulls back, and then she looks up and makes eye contact with you just before the fog, like the smoke kind of like
I'll put my shield up
okay.
and
There you go.
and kind of try to put Febrim behind me.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Dad.
It's
Should I try and...
all right.
Go
So
ahead,
this
sorry.
is the moment where like Winnie and like Zephyr and Axel will kind of like make their way. They're starting to get like together with the rest of the group.
Okay.
And you see those of you who can see Febrim's mother, or the kind of female like wizard figure. She's aligned 4 of these books together, and you can see that there's this like perfect circular arc as she raises her hand and like slams it down on the books. In the entire like structure, it starts as a slow shift, and then it becomes bigger, and the ground is shaking, and the top of the cathedral becomes to violently shake. She's going to cast Earthquake on this area, a kind of modified Earthquake. And you see like parts of the stone ceiling begin to fall, and it lands in the fire, which causes ash to kind of spray everywhere. You look down at the like tunnels that you had come from, and you see the tunnels begin to collapse and fall. Everything kind of around you, it begins to violently shake. A like level like 8 earthquake just shaking this entire area. What do you do?
Okay, do we need to like make a save? Is it
It's slightly
impacting-
modified, so it's not, you're not going to take any
just in
damage
the
from it. Yeah,
cathedral area?
it's just
So-
affecting the structure, not you.
Okay.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my broom of flying, and I'm not gonna get on it, but I'm gonna have Zephyr get on it and have Axel get on it because he's small. I mean, because they both fit on it. So I want
Yeah.
to get them both out of it since he's got a broken rib and Axel's a kid.
You do have to stay within range for them to use it instead of you.
Just grab onto like my leg or something, or like grab.
Stand
Hold my
under it.
hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hold my hand.
Hold my hand. Grab my hand, Erin. Hold my hand.
But Zephyr can move at like a normal like dashing
my hand.
speed now as he's
Oh,
on
I
the
can.
ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I'll do that and be within. I just
Grab
have to
my
be
hand
within
and let
like
me
what?
carry
We'll
it.
say within like 60 feet.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll just be within 60 feet and like keep up.
Mm-hmm.
But before they start moving, I probably turn to the others. So I'm like,
Yeah.
How do we get out of here?
There's
Uh.
only one passage that has remained open. It is the larger passage that they are trying to pull Axel towards. At least on this side of the room.
Okay. We can't really go back the way we came. Okay. So we'll try that.
I guess.
Okay.
That means
I'll-
we have to run through the area.
No, you're on the other side. So
Oh, okay.
oh,
you were like rough. You haven't moved from like the balcony kind of side. You haven't made it to the other side yet.
Gotcha.
You're running away from the conflict.
Yeah.
Yep. So I need everyone to make dex saves.
There it is. That's a 21.
Beautiful.
Ooh, that
That
didn't look
broom,
like
baby.
that.
A 10.
That's
A 10,
9.
a 9,
16.
16,
5.
5.
Hey.
Zephyr is surfing on the broom.
Okay.
With broken rib.
Do you want me to roll for Axel? Or does someone else want to roll for Axel?
I think you should roll for Axel.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, he's on the broom with me, so
He's also make his own check.
But they're not touching the ground.
yeah.
This is from
Yeah.
stuff
Oh,
falling on
yeah.
top of you.
Yeah, that would make sense. I
I
guess.
like to think I'm
That's true.
steering
That's
the
true.
broom.
He's gonna make a check.
For it.
Okay. So this
Oh,
first
no.
this first one was
Oh,
a kind of like lower DC. It was DC 10. We had 2
Oh,
heavy
good.
failures. We had 2 successes. We had 1 medium. So it relied on Axel's roll.
It's a group check. Okay.
He got 11.
Hey.
All right.
So
Yeah.
by the skin of your teeth, you're getting pelted with like pebbles and small rocks that are cutting up your foreheads and your shoulders, but you're pushing forward. You're continuing to move. No one's getting left behind yet. No one has taken any amount of damage to actually like decrease your hit points. It's just cuts and bruises. Febrim, you can see, you kind of look behind you at your parents, and your mom kind of whispers one more thing in your head, and it's good luck. And they disappear. They teleport.
Awesome.
Why didn't they take
Thanks,
on?
Mom.
Yeah. Jeez.
It seems it was a dimension door teleport.
Gonna
It
say
wasn't like a
dimension door
heavy.
Only take one
Oh,
person.
okay.
Yeah.
Not word of
It was just the
recall.
2 of them, and she had already burned through all of her high levels.
If we had word of recall,
Yeah, bring him back.
Okay. So you keep moving, you keep running. The tunnel begins to collapse behind you. As this like violent shaking continues to grow outwards, you imagine the entire cathedral that you were standing in is now crumbled. I need you all to make con saves now.
Oh, I got that.
And Aldrich, remember yours is at disadvantage.
Frick and frick, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
18.
18.
Oh my god!
No.
5.
18.
Nat 20, baby.
5. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Woo!
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
And I thought, it's at disadvantage, it can't get worse.
You did not.
No.
Did it roll a
And then I
1?
rolled a natural 1.
No, come on.
Okay.
So that's a 6.
Yeah, so we've got a 1 and a 20. We've got a 1 and a 20. Okay. We've got a 5 and an 18.
Dang it.
four.
A 4?
Come on.
Who wants to roll for Axel?
Alright, Axel.
Aaron.
Oh,
Aaron.
Aaron, you wanna roll for Axel?
No,
On a
sure.
bad streak, it can't
What's
be
is
me.
there a modifier?
For con? No. Straight D20.
Figured. 14. Is that
This?
Okay.
Oh god.
Ramping
Oh
up.
no.
Oh no.
Not good enough, Gary.
Not good enough, Gary.
I'm like, I
Give
want to
it to
give
me.
it to you, but
Give it. Just give it to us.
and Aldrich,
it
you were the
all to me.
lowest.
Oh, you know there you can't
Okay.
get lower than a 1.
You are trying to run.
Wait. Hold on. This is a con save, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, we're not doing the total for his then. It's just a 1.
I was just doing group check stuff. So 1 and 20.
It's just we're asking
Yeah.
who got the lowest.
Oh wait, how Oh, because we
had
had
a 4.
5 and we had a 4 too.
Oh.
I'm saying like 1 plus his con modifier is probably higher.
Was
than
Is-
6. I think he got a
Is
6.
I'll I think this makes more sense for Aldrich.
Okay.
You
I don't
What
want
does that
are running and trying to
I'm
keep
old.
up. You're trying to keep up with everyone. And usually this isn't too big of an issue for you, but there's a short circuit in your legs from where that knife had impacted
Oh.
into your thigh. That it is like just causing a like bit of like gear issues that you've been able to push through for now, but you're starting to like have to force your way through it. You're gonna take a level of exhaustion.
Oh.
Stability checks.
My legs
Yep,
ain't what they
disability
used to
checks.
be.
Okay. As you keep running forward, the tunnel stops collapsing. But as the tunnel starts collapsing, you get 2 seconds to kind of breathe. And you're all heavily breathing. You hear skittering.
I mean,
Oh no.
You hear, and you start looking around, and you're noticing the cobwebs, noticing an area that some of you are familiar with.
Oh, nuts. Ah, shit.
This is where we found Axel.
This isn't where you found Axel, but it is definitely a familiar, like, setting. It's probably a different part of the sewer, but a very familiar setup.
I was just wondering.
Zephyr,
if the headless
upon
one was
hearing the
still there.
skittering, just screams, "Son of a bitch!"
Okay? I need everyone to make stealth checks, and Zephyr's gonna make it with disadvantage.
Worth it.
Oh my god.
But also, Zephyr, you can take inspiration for that.
I can.
Yeah.
Oh, can I burn it now?
You can burn it now if you want.
And I'm
You can cancel it out and just do an even roll.
Okay, well that was an 8.
Okay.
Will.
That wouldn't have changed, but
It's a 5.
17.
Dirty 20.
20, 17, 6, 5, and... What'd you get, Zephyr?
8.
An 8.
8?
I don't even think this is gonna
8.
matter.
In that few seconds that we get to breathe, can I cast mending?
Mending
On
is
my
a
wall.
1-minute casting time.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my lord.
It's not a
Never
combat
mind.
spell.
Oof.
Nerf, what the fuck? I can't
got
heal in
nerfed.
combat.
You attempt to, like, continue moving away from the skittering, but they're tracking you. The echoing off the walls of these caverns is making it difficult to tell which direction they're actually coming from, but you can tell that they're getting closer.
Ooh.
You just, and like in the distance down one of the long hallways, Winnie, you're the only one that can see this because of your dark vision,
What is it?
but you see
I
just
can
like
see it too.
Winnie
Or
has
is it further than
300 foot
60?
dark vision. It's
Oh
farther than
my
60.
God.
It might not be a bad
Good
time to
lord.
share that.
Which actually, If any-
yeah,
I should mention, if people want to try to do things to help these checks, they can.
yeah, that would have been really nice to do like 3 minutes ago, but that's okay.
No
I'll
time
do
like the present.
I think I'll need it now. To use Eyes of Night. I'm trying to think of how like fancy this would be. But I'm gonna give it to Febrim, Lily, and I can give it to 3 people because I already have it, right? So it's like me and then 3 people,
Well,
or is
what's
it me
it-
and
I
2 other
believe?
people? Okay. Oh, yeah. It says up to 3 willing creatures. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then I'll give it to Aldrich. Sorry, Zephyr. I can only give it to 3 people.
I got 30 feet.
Okay.
Or 60.
See?
So
Yeah.
how do I want to cast?
What does this look like?
Because yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. Like, how does it look? Okay. So I like look at the 3 of them, and I kind of like, I go to like put my hand over my amulet. Not that I need it for this anyway, but it just like felt more comforting. And I realized like I forgot that it's not there, so I just kind of put my hand over my heart instead, and I kind of like blink a few times, and they all get like this orangey color, like the color of my eyes in their eyes now, and they can see up to
Beautiful.
300 feet of dark vision.
Dark vision. Your vision in this darkness is just massively expanded. A couple of you are like, oh god, is this what everyone sees? It's so bright.
I hope that's helpful.
Zephyr's squinting just to try and see through the darkness.
Usually I'm just used to hearing, but okay. This is fine.
Yeah, okay.
But unfortunately, I think Zephyr and Febrim, you both rolled poorly on your stealth checks, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Both of you are going to take a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Why?
What does that mean?
Okay.
That's
It's
Ability
disadvantage on
check.
ability checks.
Not good, is what it is.
Mhm.
Which includes
Ah.
initiative if it comes to that.
Yeah.
fun. I mean,
Um,
I've already got a disadvantage on everything else.
Okay. As you kind of continue to push through, you hear these like spiders coming at you from a distance. They're skittering, they're getting closer. It is becoming increasingly difficult to climb as the verticals become more and more. I need everyone to make acrobatics checks or athletics
Do the
checks
people on
of your
the
choice.
people on the broom need to like do Zephyr and
No, I'll say
okay.
I'll say Zephyr and Axel count as auto successes.
Okay.
Everyone else,
And then what is
it's
what are the
either
two?
acrobatics or athletics.
acrobatics? Or athletics? Okay.
Said surely acrobatics is gonna be fine. No, that's an 8.
That's a 12 for me.
Okay.
Using athletics.
I have yet to roll a 6, anything other than a 6. The past 3 rolls.
Oh no.
We're great.
And
We're doing
because
great.
I have exhaustion, is that a disadvantage?
Oh, this is at disadvantage.
Yes. For those of you
And
that have
that'll-
disadvantage, this is
A 6.
No, it's still a 6.
so we've got
That is 13.
no one rolled higher than 15, right?
Nope.
It does not seem like it.
Except for the 2 auto successes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is
Well, I love everyone failing.
it is a struggle to get up this. Those of you with exhaustion are barely able to move up it to begin with. Winnie and Lilibet, you are both going to take points of exhaustion as well.
Boo.
And you see a countless number of large spiders, giant
How far out are
spiders
they?
heading your direction. They are encroaching. So first of all, Zephyr can't see this. Everyone
yeah, I
else,
was gonna say, can I see this?
everyone else sees this entire tunnel that you've been running through that is now widened to be kind of this 20-foot circle is just filled with giant spiders that are piling over each other, coming in your direction.
Zephyr's looking around trying to find the skittering noise.
There's a barbecue that way.
Gosh, it's even worse than it sounded.
Can you
Now,
see them?
Is this like a lot more than 12?
So much more than
Quite a
12.
few more.
What is just crying?
Zephyr,
This is too many. This is too many. Then.
Too many. Too
Just
many.
way too many.
Zephyr, your broom gets a little lighter as a figure kind of jumps off.
Hey, I know it's the kid, right?
Mhm.
Back, you're dead.
Hey, kid. There's spiders somewhere around here. That is not a good idea.
Keep all limbs inside the vehicle at all times.
You see him, he slowly walks to the front of the group. In
hey.
between the group and the spiders.
Kid, what are you doing?
Febrim, get your son.
He's not. What are you doing?
Don't worry. I can handle this.
Why does he sound like that?
And you see he like slowly kind of like tilts his head and he puts his hands together. And he whispers something to himself.
Yes, prayer. Now is the time for that.
And you just see all of these spiders like rolling like water over each other, knowing that there's something in the distance. They've been tracking you. they've been pushed from their homes. They are mad and they are angry and they are hungry. They get to 100 feet, kind of mad
I
dashing
still can't see him.
towards you. Is there anything people are trying to do? The only way out is this incline.
Axel says can handle this. So I stand next to Axel, like just diagonally right behind him. I might put my hand on his shoulder.
Can I try to cast dancing lights so I can see?
You cast dancing lights and immediately illuminate the spiders 100 feet away.
God, all the eyes are glowing.
Just
I cast Zone of Truth.
Hey guys, there are spiders coming. We
Hey.
need to go.
Hey, Max. I don't know if this is would be useful to him, but would I be able to cast guidance on Axel?
Sure. You kind of
Hey.
step up to him. Lilibet, would you please instruct everyone to make contact with either you or me?
Oh. We all need to hold hands. Lily just kind of like does this thing, like, come on, everyone.
I'm going to grab, just like forcefully grab Zephyr's hand and start pulling the broom over and be like, "Fuck, I've seen what this kid can do."
Whoa, careful with the broom. I mean, Zephyr. I mean, the broom and Zephyr. I mean, Zephyr and the broom.
What?
Be careful with that.
You all collide in this kind of circle, holding hands with each other, and you see the spiders get closer, 90 feet, 60 feet. They make it closer. They're gonna be there in seconds. And as they're getting closer and closer, you just see Axel's hair beginning to kind of flicker like fire. You see little like
Roger's son?
you see like it begin to kind of stand up, and the fire quickly turns into like molten lava that begins to kind of just flow and glow this golden light. If it's as if someone had melted gold and used it to create hair. And they get closer. The spiders are rolling after you. 30, 20, 10. And then all of your stomachs in an instant drop. Your vision goes pure white. There is this massive flash. And I need someone to roll a D100 for me.
Cool.
Ooh, he's
I will.
Whoa!
papers.
D100 gets us a nice 83.
83?
It's probably on target. Or wait, I don't
That's a
remember.
high roll.
Yeah?
I don't know what we're rolling for, but it's a high
Good.
roll.
Your vision goes white. You don't know where you are for a second. You feel your body's kind of like pulled in different directions. Like your insides are being flipped outside and your skin is being stretched to
my
its
ribs.
capacity. It is not painful, but so uncomfortable. It's these sensations that you never thought that you would have to feel. And then you land on solid stone.
It is definitely painful for me.
It might be a little painful for...
I definitely take at least a point of damage.
But you land on cobblestone. And you blink your eyes, kind of adjusting. And you are in Aophik. In the Artisan's Court, to be exact.
Hey, Winnie,
Yeah.
next time I'm drawing the stick.
And we're gonna end the episode there. Actually, I will add.
Him.
I will add one more thing though. You say like that thing to Winnie, and Winnie and Lilibet are the two closest to Axel at this moment. you kind of take a moment to look back at him, and you see that his hair is this dark brown, almost kind of black now.
Ooh.
And he begins to fall forward.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll catch him. I mean,
Okay.
I already have my hand on his shoulder, so I think she was gonna turn to say something. So she's like, "Oh, wait."
Mm-hmm. He kind of like goes like kind of limp, but you can see that he's like weakly breathing.
He's not the only one.
I'd be able to heal him before we end? Or would you rather wait till next week?
He looks up to y'all and he's like, "Did I do it?"
Of course you did.
Okay. And that's where we'll end it.
I'm so mad that we have to wait until next week.
Good.
So, I know you said wait till next week, but it might be a little longer than that.
Oh, that's even worse, Max. Come on. Come
So-
on, man. Come
For those of you who are
on, man.
unfamiliar, I do film work as kind of my my passion, and I will be on set for the next 2 weeks. So
Dang.
2 weeks.
All right.
it's gonna be a little bit of a hot second before we're back in Oodvin.
Figure something out.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Yeah, people will be here. People will be doing stuff. I'm sure.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, I will be unavailable. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think we have some people that need to get going places or have things to do.
Yeah.
That's me.
So we're gonna cut it here. Thanks for tuning in. We did just post our VODs to our YouTube channel.
At least episode 1.
At least episode 1.
Yeah, expect an episode every week or every other week. I'm still trying editing stuff with them to cut out the breaks, but we'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there. So go check us out there, as well as our Twitter and our Discord for updates, news. We also have a TikTok that's live where we're going to be
do.
posting little fun snippets of us as we play. And we'd love for you to come view us there and like chat with us there as well. Sam will be running our TikTok. So that's good. Anyone have anything else?
Drink water.
Drink water.
Stay hydrated.
Hydrate
And,
or dihydrate.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night, y'all.
Hydrate.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.